I'm going to start out with where all gun control movements should end, the Second Amendment of our Constitution. The nature of the human genius is that even many years after the genius brain has returned to the earth from whence it came, its genius ideas can still be shared with any idiot that comes later. Of all human ideas, freedom is the most ingenious. Prosperity and peace are the fruits of freedom. Liberty is the sweet, pure air of this country. It is that necessary. Let's skip by the whole states' rights versus federal rights issue. The primary purpose of the Constitution is to defend individual rights.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
The Constitution defends rights. It does not grant them. My country is beloved to me. My countrymen are my family. My homeland is my home. I love America with all of my heart. But what I love most about it is what it stands for, even if at times it stands imperfectly. I love my country, but I pledge allegiance to liberty and to the republic if for liberty it stands. Whether the founders liked it or not, they wrote the Declaration of Independence, and the Constitution for everybody. For people of color, for men and women, for people who are gay or trans, for Protestants, Catholics, Mormons, Muslims, and atheists. Everybody. Despite our differences, each of us have a natural, individual, human right. I personally believe it is a God-given right to be free. And most important of all freedoms is the freedom to be free from violence. The founders caught a perfect, glimmering glimpse of something, although they imperfectly understood it. Just as criminal law promises freedom from violence committed by private persons, the Bill of Rights that the founders gave to us at its very heart of hearts promises freedom from violence committed by our government. The First Amendment promises the government will not harm you, no matter your religion, no matter what you say, no matter what peaceful rally you attend. The Fifth Amendment promises the government will not harm you unless you are proven to have harmed others. The Sixth Amendment promises the government will not harm you, and you must prove your guilt according to certain procedures. The Eighth Amendment promises the government will not harm you, although it may temporarily restrict your rights pending speedy trial. The Second Amendment promises the government will not harm you even if you are armed and prepared to defend yourself from anyone who will try to harm you. The Second Amendment is a law unto itself. If the government attempts to forcefully disarm you, the government thereby breaks its own solemn promise not to do you harm. And if the government infringes a peaceful, mentally competent citizen's right to bear arms, the government not only breaks the promise of the Second Amendment, it violates the human right to defend yourself and those you love.